AI is changing everything, from how businesses make decisions to how machines understand language and images. But here's the truth nobody talks about. AI can't work without data mining. It's the process of digging through raw data to find the patterns that make AI smart. This video course is Introductory Data Mining. The book the material comes from is Data Rookies, Data Mining Basics, available from Data Analytics Curriculum LLC and can be direct downloaded from the website. In addition, there are supplements and lab exercises for download. Chapter 2, Obtaining and Exploring Data. Section 2 to 3, Exploring Data. Now let's move into Section 2-3, Exploring Data. Learning Outcomes. By the end of this section, you'll be able to understand what exploratory data analysis, or EDA, is and why it's useful. Use frequency tables to check for errors. Summarize numbers with measures like mean, median, and range. Use visual tools, histograms, box plots, and scatter plots, to spot patterns. Detect outliers using graphs or statistics such as the interquartile range or z-scores. Understand how z-scores help compare data on different scales. Spot missing data and consider possible reasons. What is exploratory data analysis? Exploratory data analysis, or EDA, is the process of getting to know your dataset. You use basic statistics and visualizations to understand what's in your data, and to catch problems early. The goal isn't complex modeling. Instead, it's about finding errors, unusual patterns, or inconsistencies before deeper analysis begins. Frequency tables and distributions. A frequency table shows how often each data value appears. It's one of the easiest tools for checking your data's integrity. For example, if you see a value that shouldn't exist, like age equals 300, that tells you there's an error. Frequency tables also reveal typos, duplicates, or missing categories. In short, they help confirm that your data is clean and consistent. Summary statistics for numeric data. Next, summary statistics provide a quick overview of numeric variables. They include measures of center, such as mean, median, and mode, and measures of spread, such as range and standard deviation. You might also see a 5-number summary. The minimum, first quartile, median, third quartile, and maximum. Together, these give a clear snapshot of how your data is distributed. Visual exploration. Visual tools make data patterns easier to see. Histograms show the shape of a single variable's distribution. Box plots display the spread and highlight outliers. Scatter plots show relationships between two variables, though they can get messy with very large datasets. These visuals help you detect trends, clusters, and problem areas quickly. Detecting outliers. Outliers are data points that are much higher or lower than the rest. A box plot highlights outliers as points beyond the whiskers. Using the interquartile range method, any point more than 1.5 times the IQR outside the first or third quartile is considered an outlier. Spotting outliers is key because they can distort averages and affect model accuracy. Normalizing data z-scores. Sometimes you need to compare variables on different scales. That's where z-scores come in. A z-score measures how many standard deviations a value is from the mean. The formula is z equals x mean / standard deviation. If the absolute value of z is greater than 2 or 3, the data point may be an outlier. Z-scores let you compare variables measured in different units, like income, height, or test scores, on a common scale. Missing data. Missing data happens when a value wasn't recorded or is unavailable. It's common in surveys, data entry, or optional questions. While data mining tools can handle some missing values automatically, it's important to look for patterns, such as data missing more often in a specific group or time period. Spotting missing data. Frequency tables and software tools can help identify missing values. Always investigate missingness before analysis. It might reveal data collection issues or bias in your dataset. Role of the analyst. The analyst's role goes beyond processing data. Your job is to understand and interpret what the data really means. That often requires talking to the people who created or manage the data, such as software developers, database managers, or data entry staff. You may receive a massive dataset with little or no explanation. In that case, you'll need to be proactive, investigate, verify meanings, and confirm your assumptions. Sometimes, even the people providing the data don't fully understand every variable. That's why part of your work is deciding which variables are relevant and which can be ignored. Understanding your data deeply is essential before you begin any serious mining or modeling. Remember, the book and supplemental resources are available online at Data Analytics Curriculum's website.